What do you think is the one thing that all of us hate, yet all of us have to face every single day of our lives? It is negativity. And in today's video, we will learn three easy ways that all of us can use to overcome and tackle negativity. Let's begin. Let's get one thing clear. Negativity will be there all the time. As there is positivity, there will also be negativity. These are the two sides that will always keep us balanced. Sometimes we may like the kind of things that we are doing, the way we are spending our days, while sometimes we might not. Sometimes we meet people whom we are overly joyed to be with, and sometimes we meet people and there we are only thinking, how can I get out of this situation? There will be all of these times, there will be all of these problems. But the thing is, it is our response, it is our decision and our choice that makes the difference. The environment is there, and our response is the other thing. And the only thing that makes the difference between what the environment is and what our response is the choice that we have in between. It is how we choose to respond to the environment. And that is why you will see, despite the most negative of circumstances, there are people who are always happy. There are people who have a smile on their face. There are people who notice the small good things in life. And on the other hand, when everything seems to be going well, there will be that one person who will try to find fault. There will be that one person who will complain, who will crave, who will say, this isn't right. And we all know who those people are. We don't like being around them. And so, the one fact that we have to accept is negativity will be there. When you are on the path to your vision, then negativity will come in as a roadblock. That negativity will come in to block you. But what matters is how you choose to respond to it, and in that choice lies your freedom. In that choice lies the kind of life that you experience. And what we have to do is, we don't have to adjust our vision to this negativity. We don't have to adjust ourselves to this force that is blocking us. We have to adjust this force to our way. If this is there, if this negativity is there, we have to accept it will be there. Instead of trying to fit our vision into it, instead of trying to fit our day into it and moving through that, let's just skip over it. Let's just make it adjust to our vision. And that happens when we decide to be assertive, when we decide to choose how we respond, and when we decide to focus on only the things that matter. That is when we are able to jump over this barrier. That is when we are able to cross it over from the side and continue on our way without being very affected. How? That is what we'll understand now. And the first step is, don't try to change people. And this is the classic situation where we try to adjust our vision to this negative aspect. There are people who will be negative. That is just the attitude. And you cannot change anyone else. The only person that you can change is yourself, because, as I said, the power is in your choice. Similarly, the power is in their choice. No matter how much you preach them, no matter how much you talk to them, how much you convince them, in the end, it will be their choice. It will be their decision that defines how they look at life, that defines how they act, and that defines whether they are positive or negative, what they choose to focus on. And so, if those people are coming in as a roadblock to your journey, then the first thing that you have to do is accept that they are there. Accept that I cannot change them. I do not have to try to change them. Instead of creating a gap in the barrier, instead of cutting that wall down, it will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of effort. And if you're just doing it with your bare hands, forget it. That wall is not going to break. And so, why don't you choose a smart way, right? Why do you have to go the hard way? Just jump over it, just turn the right way. And in terms of dealing with people who are negative, adopt the attitude of live and let live. If you know that you're going to be in the proximity or in the surrounding of a person who is negative or who just drains your energy away, then pre-prepare. Have something before the meeting, just a simple thing that keeps you happy, that puts you in a positive zone, that puts you in a happy zone. That is the trick around negativity. While you cannot change people, you can prepare well in advance so that the external stimulus does not affect you. And for that, that is the best thing, because problems never like preparation. Be well prepared. And then after the meeting, have something else as well that rejuvenates you, that makes you feel happy, because you will feel that drain, you will feel that effect. Energy works like that. The kind of people you surround yourself with, you will feel that in the short term as well as the long term. And so when you feel anything like that, have something that makes you feel uplifted, have something that makes you feel good. That is when you're jumping over this barrier, when you're letting go of it and you're moving on. And this will give you so much more peace. And I just cannot tell you, when you try to change people, because even when I try to do that, it never works. I don't know what it is, but it is, as I said, right? People have the choice. No matter how hard you try, you will always be like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why they aren't changing. Well, that is because they are not choosing to change. And I always had that attitude. I don't know why the people around me are not changing. Even though I am trying to talk to them and do all of this, forget it. Live and let live. If they want to change, you can talk to them, you can share some things. But if they want to change, it will ultimately be their choice. And if they feel that calling from within, they will naturally do that. Don't try to change people. Live and let live and be on your way. The second way to tackle negativity is forgive. Yes, oftentimes the biggest reason why we feel negative internally, why we feel sad, is because we are still holding on to past experiences. That is because we are still stuck in those moments. There would have been some situations, some people, some problems, something else that still haunts you to this day, that still makes you feel sad, that still makes you feel negative. But you have to let go of it, right? That person might have moved on, that situation is over, you cannot change anything about it. Then why are you still holding on to it, right? It is just doing more and more damage to you. It is just causing you more harm. You have to forgive and you have to let go. You know what that is like? It is like having a hot burning coal on your hand. The person who just dropped it on your hand, it is not in their hand anymore, right? The situation that caused that coal to come on your hand is not there anymore, it is the past. But if you keep holding on to it, if you keep that grudge alive within you, that coal will keep burning your hand. That coal will keep causing you immense pain. It will make you feel so bad, and then you'll feel, why am I feeling this? That is because the big coal is there right in your hand. You have to throw it away. And how do you throw it away? Put a closure on the event. Say, alright, that is the past. Now, what I choose to focus on is the future. That happened. I will analyze it. I look at, okay, these were the mistakes that I made. These were the good things that I did. And these are the lessons I will carry on. That is how you put closure to anything, positive or negative. And with that, you forgive. With that, you take a deep breath. I forgive. I forgive everyone and everything that has happened in my life, and I am ready to move on to a brighter, happier, joyful future. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say that to yourself. And then focus on the future. Then focus on the goal that you want to achieve and focus on the vision that you have. And this is the second way you will make your way around this negativity. You will let it go behind and you will move on to the path to success. The third way to tackle negativity is quite interesting, and that is to be negative to negativity. How does that happen? By questioning it. See, the thing is that almost all of negativity is baseless. It really has no base, no factual base to it. And when you just question it, it will go right out the door. There are people who criticize you. There are people who will say, "Oh, this isn't right. Doesn't work well." Or maybe people would make remarks, "Oh, you didn't really speak very well today. You know, you're very egoistic." People often make those kind of remarks. Sometimes people would say to you, "Oh, you didn't do this well." You ask, "How did I not do this well? What were the mistakes?" And right there, you will see the expression on their face change. Right there, you will see them try to look for a way out, because they also know that their stupidity, their criticism that was not having any factual base at all has been uncovered. They now realize they don't really have an answer, and then they will try to find a way out. And then they will also come back to the main point. They will also come back to, no, I was not saying like this, it is like this. And then you'll realize, It has come from harsh criticism to just something that you already know. And this will also help you in another way. And that is when you question and when you see some kind of answer coming in, when you see something that might be some great feedback for you. As a person, whether you're working in an organization or in your family, when someone is saying something critical about you, ask them. And don't ask them in a sarcastic way or to prove them wrong. Ask them with curiosity. Ask them, how is that? How do you think I could improve? And when you see genuine, solid answers coming in, take that as feedback. That will grow, make you grow so much. And when you know that it is baseless, that negativity won't stick around. You will pass it off and you will be on your way. And in other situations of life as well, when it's not just related to people, question that negative thought. Why is it? Is there any beast to it? Ask those questions to yourself. Keep this little game running in your mind. When you are negative to negativity, everything changes. Question negativity, clear up the base, find out if there is any solid thing behind it or not. If not, let it go, move on. If yes, take that as feedback and then use it as an accelerator for your growth and success. And that, my friends, is how you tackle negativity. It will be there. You will have to face situations like these every day on a smaller scale or a bigger scale. But as I said, the power is in your hands, the power is in your choices. Adopt these three ways, get started now, and you will start seeing that your response to negativity is changing. The way negativity is affecting you is changing. Make these changes today and let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. What are some things that you're already doing to tackle negativity? And how do you think these steps will help you do that? Add to that. Write your thoughts in the comments below. Let's engage, let's interact, let's connect. Also, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you always get notified whenever a new video comes out. And also share this video with your friends and family, with your colleagues. Let's all start being negative to negativity. Let's all, instead of trying to break the wall with hard work, let's just do the smart work and jump over it. Let's just move around it. And that will help all of us become so much more positive and so much more great. Share it with your friends, share it with everyone. And remember, you are awesome, you are limitless, and you will rock the world. Put negativity away, don't let it affect you, and you will discover how limitless you truly are. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.